Welcome back, guys. It's more Star Series action here, live on Facebook TV with me, DDK, and Hoss, who
Hello.
had a good time on the last game. It was a Virtus.pro game, and we're going to another Virtus.pro game. They're going to be playing Cash against OverGaming, and we're pretty much going to be going straight into the game, so let's just jump in. Oh, look at that. That's pro.
Ugh.
All right. Okay, so we have the pistol round coming up. I think they just knifed, so we are on the pistol round. We can see, obviously, the betting is not looking good here for...
That's got to be the wrong way around.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's that's definitely the wrong way around. It has to be. So we're just going to assume that's the wrong way around. Either way, we're into the pistol round at the moment. We're going to see OverGaming pick up 2 opening kills here towards the A bomb site. Neo, though, does get a return onto Musambani, and this is going to slow things down a little bit for OverGaming, as Virtus.pro are going to be making their way towards the bomber that they did spot there, and they do drop it again. Pasha with a great frag.
Yeah, but this slowing down of the play that you mentioned definitely going to favour OverGaming. We know how much they do enjoy playing a very slow T side, and I'm just wondering how that's going to play out on a map like Cash, where once you dedicate yourselves to a site, it's relatively fast-paced to get in there, and you can quickly switch between sites. So how that's going to play into OverGaming's hands, the fact they tend to go for slow plays and methodical and just try and wait the clock out. Like we're seeing here, they had control of the A site. They're 3 versus 1. Yet they're just feeling it out, seeing where Neo is, making 100% sure that they can get onto this A site and get the bomb down.
And looks like Neo's going to make his way up. We'll be reaching the angles of these players with the bomb down on A. He might be able to do something here if he's able to get a couple kills, but his blood splattered across the electric box there behind him. It's going to be the end of him. As OverGaming do take the pistol round, and Virtus.pro are going to be buying up, it seems, or at least getting the scout on Pasha at the very least. Nope, it is a fully committed buy here from them. So what have they got to show us with this?
Well, we're seeing, is this a 3-1-1 split here towards the B site with Pasha going for a quick peek towards B? He gets flashed away, so nothing seen yet. He can probably assume someone's crossed, and there we go, he sees them. That's Kairi down to 50 HP, tagged through the metal. Gonna go for another peek there, gets smoked off, rearranges himself, and Kairi should probably think about falling back from this angle, and there we go, the smoke allows him to do that.
I think byali did actually make a quick peek into A main there, so he may not have seen it all too much. You can see that Neo's going to be in a position to probably find a lot of action relatively soon, as delayed mid-take looks to be in the works for a B split perhaps, as OverGaming do take down Neo. We do have byali still not to find any action really here, as Snax about to be overwhelmed in this position. Camera goes nuts. Smack's going to pick up one onto Kairi before going down. There is the Pasha scout still left alive, and in that perhaps all the hope rests. And we have Pasha just chilling behind the smoke. byali going to get taken out there. So generally speaking, Virtus.pro players just slowly being whistled down, taken out one after another, and good movement across the map from OverGaming to secure this round pretty easily, and a big investment from Virtus.pro without any reward. A bit of an early gamble on B not really working out for them.
Now, the fact that it was only Kairi who did fall there was very little out of the expensive buy that Virtus.pro had, and now we're seeing Musambani drops a Galil to his teammate, picks up an AK for himself, so OverGaming sitting very pretty right now, as it's going to be a 5-man stack on this B site from Virtus.pro. It's actually not often you see a 5-man stack on Cash.
That was a sick pop flash though. I love that from Kairi. So let's see if he's going to find himself some action here. Looks like he is just taking things slowly at the moment. He's going to spot 2 players already, and that's kind of the bait. That is, if he was even to make a pick, that could serve into the favor of Virtus.pro. But they are just so far remaining very slow and steady. You can see them just chilling over by mid. Got FlipiN, worried, or rather, at least watchful over a potential squeaky push from Virtus.pro. One that does not seem that it could ever come, as they're all stacked on B still, pretty much. We have Neo peeking on mid.
Sorry, gone.
No, I was just going to say they're still hoping desperately for this B push to come.
Snax, is he going to get that one? No. Wow. I was going to say that this kind of play, in essence, kind of favours Virtus.pro, I feel, because they know OverGaming play really slow, and we're seeing it here. They're committing to a site with 30 seconds left. If Virtus.pro had actually been able to hold this and maybe picked up 1 or 2 frags, like with Snax there, if he'd got the pick onto Kairi, then OverGaming wouldn't have had enough time to go all the way back to A and get the bomb down. So it was very high risk, high reward. It was a counter to OverGaming's playstyle, and it was on a pistol round, so they were just trying to get out the maximum they could, which unfortunately was very little that time round. But smart play here, smart play from OverGaming. You can't really take anything away from them on that. But now they've got guns in their hand. They're going back to a more standard play here.
Now we do see Amen getting smoked off. byali in position though, just to see anyone who decides to go to the past the smoke to get an angle onto forklift. But so far that's not to be. But they are setting up for what seems to be a pretty fast push here onto the A bomb site. Alex gonna just sprint out straight away with that bomb in his hand, trying to get that plant down through the smoke. There it comes. loWel gets taken out by Pasha, and we have a very awkward situation here with the bomb down. Virtus.pro have eliminated that threat. It is all squared up now. FlipiN coming in from the door. Does take down byali. The return is there from Neo, though. So 1 for 1 for 1. Barney, though, with the double, going to take things into his own hands and secure the round. And fast reaction from Virtus.pro. But OverGaming able to keep up.
Really nice wraparound there from Musambani, catching the 2 remaining members of Virtus.pro out. They were all eyes on A main and Squeaky, and Musambani was able to sneak around behind and finish the round off. So again, OverGaming though, playing this really well to start things off. They're going for a boost there onto red in main. The HE will go out. Won't find anything just yet. Musambani follows it up with some spray. Just checking to see if Virtus.pro have gone for that aggressive push to try and counter the boost spot, but it's Pasha just by himself.
Oh, and we just hear Snax doing the Juan-D onto Kairi. OverGaming are losing control here of the situation. Musambani is going to try to like explode into B storage with the AK-47. You have TaZ over there though. He's going to actually go down to Musambani, so they are actually pushing B storage, able to actually get some more ground. Virtus.pro in a good position overall though to hear what's happening. byali going to hear some stepping. Going to communicate that towards Pasha, and Pasha's going to be able maybe to find the kill onto FlipiN here as he comes around the corner. There it is, going to pick himself up that AK, and he's going to be very fast with the rotation. We do have Snax going down on headshot. Neo at the back behind the smoke, going to go in right now, see what he can get done. And Musambani in the back going to take out byali. So the AK for Pasha not going to work out all that much, but OverGaming 5-0 now on what is a CT-sided map. So they're doing ridiculously well.
They've got their rounds. They're happy with this. They're set for the rest of this half. But of course, there's still 10 rounds left, and they can get a hell of a lot more. But Neo's going to try and stop that, going with a quick peek towards A main, it seems, with that AWP. Snax, however, playing on upper. Pasha gone aggressive in mid. Done it with a pistol, this time with an M4. Seeing if he can catch anyone out close up on boost, but not finding anything. As we see byali here, just limiting where OverGaming can go. They know that they're not in A. It means that they more or less have to be towards mid or towards B side, but we know OverGaming play very, very slow. They're just waiting outside this A area. They're just letting Virtus.pro go aggressive, let them peek and think we're somewhere else.
And there goes the wall of smoke. So the delayed mid-take is coming in now from OverGaming. And Virtus.pro in good positions overall to actually deal with this. They just have to execute to defend, get those shots to land, as the B split does seem very likely now, as they do have control of vents, but we do have, I think, for Virtus.pro, TaZ near the vents room. He's also concerned with B storage. Has a bit of a crossfire with Snax. It's going to be very interesting. Looks like he's going to get the first kill. Timely peek there, but he is going to fall. Musambani to take the kill, and looks like Snax is holding steadily at the back of the site, delaying them, waiting for his teammates to come in, and it's going to be now all on byali as he is over on mid. And he's definitely in a lot of trouble right now, as OverGaming have 3 players just sitting on that site.
And byali now most likely going to be saving this M4, try and get some exits. But he's looking at vent. He still thinks there's someone in there, or someone may have been boosted up, but he's just going to go towards the A side. Happy saving this very battered M4 that he does have in his hands. But OverGaming, they are playing this T side very, very well. the B split there, the delayed control of mid. They're standard cash tactics, but they're looking really, really strong.
It certainly is looking good right now, and obviously Virtus.pro, this is not working. This is not working right now. This very slow style of every game. We can see how they're kind of trying to react. Very often we're actually seeing Virtus.pro actually push into. See if we can get. Come on, get in there. There we go. Thank you, wireless mouse. Get into these kinds of positions. We saw that last round. It's quite common, and this is just because they know that, as you said, you know, overgaming plays slow. It's known universally. Everyone knows that that's how they do it. And you can see that they were actually working on wallbang spots because they knew that Virtus.pro would be there as well. So they're happily giving up that position. So Virtus.pro are trying to adapt right now, but they're just not quite finding the right solution. Looks like TaZ and Neo are going to get pushed in here. Kairi will deflect Neo, and TaZ going to back away into a safer position there as Snax picks off Kairi. So if they're able to take over B storage, if TaZ is to go for that, that's going to be a big win for Virtus, but it looks like he's going to fall back and play the safer option.
Again though, the slow play from OverGaming, they kind of baited Neo into going aggressive there, getting a little impatient of Virtus.pro, and he got punished for that as he got picked. And we have one member in FlipiN over in Squeaky here, but the bomb's still in mid. OverGaming still undecided. They really do like this split and pick strategy, see where they can exploit the weakness, as Pasha now joins his teammate on the A site. So the only mid control they have is Snax in the vent room here, or just the vents in fact. But the bomb, it's now made its way over to A, 30 seconds left. They're taking the extra man over here as well, and Alex could be caught out.
If he's going to have to react, can't quite react quickly enough, and he was the lurker for them to try to cut off the rotators from middle. He's not going to be able to do his job going down so soon. Virtus.pro now, all on the bomb site. Bomb not close to going down, but Musambani with some words to say about that. Going to take out one player, but he is silenced by Pasha in the end. And OverGaming are 6 rounds to the 1 of Virtus.pro now. Virtus.pro definitely, you know, starting to find their feet a little bit better. They read the map better that round. They were able to, you know, trade better on these picking situations that OverGaming has so far been abusing. And this is a good start for them. But OverGaming, I'm sure they have a lot more up their sleeves.
Yep, but OverGaming, they're in this situation now where if they win this one, they force Virtus.pro onto an eco, and the money income gets reset. So this is a key round for the Spanish side. As Snax playing this position again, there's no vent grate this time, so he's a little bit more exposed. As Kairi sends that smoke over towards highway. And now Lau coming out. His teammate flashes him. The HE goes out as well. And it's Byali who comes off a bit worse for wear in that one.
Byali in a good position here though, behind the smoke. FlipiN coming through. FlipiN going to get taken out by Byali as he rests behind the smoke, finds the other frag. Patience is a virtue here for Byali. Does go for the peek, and he is punished by Kairi, but he has 3 teammates already on the angles, ready to deny entry of the site to Kairi. As he does try to make it work, he does have his compatriot Musambani working with him, but Kairi is going huge, finds himself a double, and he gets the 3rd frag as well. Kairi, what a play from him. He's going to allow OverGaming to just cripple Virtus.pro in a must-win round for them. This is crazy. 7-1 on the CT side. Virtus.pro are getting absolutely mauled.
They really are. OverGaming, they're not a big cash team. Virtus.pro, they played it quite a bit. At ESL 1, they've played it quite a bit since. But OverGaming, on the other hand, we haven't seen much from them on this map. I know they played MyXMG on this map in the Hitbox Championship, and I believe they won that one in OverGaming, so it was a pretty close one. And the standard anti-eco coming out here, 2 headshots straight away for Alex and Musambani. As, again though, even on eco rounds, OverGaming, they're playing really, really slowly.
I like the idea behind it from them. I mean, the idea just is that they don't want to give away anything, and if there's any possible, like the slightest conceivable edge that could be given, they are just going to remove that completely by being as methodical as humanly possible, and are using the clock as a massive benefit to them in doing so. But we do see you know, frag coming in from Pasha there on a close angle. Seems as if that's all they are going to find in this round. And at this point, you know, it's hard to say that too much economic damage is really going to affect OverGaming. And once again, we're going to see a round where if Virtus.pro are unable to actually defend, they are looking at another eco.
Definitely so, and as you said, the thought process behind OverGaming's style is really, really good. It's usually the execution which lets them down, but right now, they are on point. They've really turned up today and showing us just how good they can be, as we're seeing the counter boost come in from Pasha. It looks like Musambani is ready and waiting, and it's loWel as well there. As Musambani gets taken down, a great double there from Neo, making the team a little bit safer there. Virtus.pro trying to get the wall bang, but not finding anything. But
that was really smart. I mean,
yeah,
it's already the situation for them where they know that they can easily get a main. OverGaming know that they can easily get main because that's what they're allowing them to do, and Virtus.pro realized this for a long time. So they realized all of a sudden that this is kind of unusual, and they were like, wait, if we just do a double peek from the counter boost and from a main, that's actually really strong. And it's good that they figure. See OverGaming now with the two remaining players, Kairi and Alex, put a play together towards B. We do have TaZ at the back of the site. Shots raining in right now. There goes the pop flash. TaZ is ready. Does take down one player. So good job done by TaZ. At least one taken out. Alex in a 1-on-2. Bomb does get dropped. He's going to smoke himself off a little bit, allow him to traverse the site a little bit more safely, but not quite safely enough. Snax going to find the spray down, and we do get ourselves another round here for Virtus.pro, and it couldn't have come any sooner. But already they're still looking at an 8-7 best case, which is definitely a struggle.
Yeah, you don't expect that to be said for Virtus.pro. Being 8-2 down against OverGaming on CT side cash, it just doesn't seem normal. I mean, Virtus.pro, they're coming off a very close game with Na'Vi that they ended up winning, but there were a lot of delays. They could have been offset by those a bit. And coming into this, they may not be fully mentally prepared, just on the basis that they had a really long, tiring best of one. And it's not often you say that about best of ones, but Neo again, the aggressive push here. He's going to get taken down because OverGaming, they are actually going to challenge for this A main. Alex is going to have to fall back this time. He's only on 18 HP now.
I love the mind games behind that. The very fast push into A main there. That is total mind games after giving up A main so many times in a row and allowing Virtus to be used to having an element of comfort or safety upon arriving in that position to challenge it like that. It was great. The pop flash was there though, so Neo wasn't quite able to execute the shots. He should have at least been able to take down one player, as we saw that they were blinded. But either way, OverGaming with an advantage early on in this round. There's something that they are trying to abuse now, considering that they have so much time on the clock. And we do have byali still pushing A main, so forward position there, and TaZ might just find himself a Kairi going for it. This surely has to be the peak. He does go for the peak. Very smart stuff there from TaZ. And that's going to even things up a little bit. Oh, and Snax gets one as well. So this is going to really eliminate the possibilities here. And byali perfectly positioned to deal with this. Goes for the spray. It's taken down by loWel. And it's a 3-on-3 all of a sudden. And one player left to stand on forklift to stop this, and it's Pasha. Does get taken out. Snax coming in right now. Does get the frag onto Alex. One more back boxes. FlipiN going to take him down. TaZ now last man standing. Up the ladder. Making the walk over. Two players to deal with, both very low health. There goes the flash. Free frag for TaZ. Drop on the second one. Great stuff there from TaZ. Wonderful retake. And Virtus.pro, by the skin of their teeth, are able to salvage the round. But with that bomb down, we can see that there's still going to be more buys coming from the Spaniards.
I feel like OverGaming shouldn't have been able to get into that A site. The fact that Virtus.pro allowed them to get in there, get the picks, it was just really shocking. loWel though, great entry frags when you look at him. But even Virtus.pro now, they may have won the round, but we're only seeing a FAMAS on byali. Not many nades to back it up on him nor Pasha. 2 defuse kits. It really isn't looking pretty for Virtus.pro. You don't expect to see this. As OverGaming pick up the AWP for the first time now onto Kairi. They've got the bank behind them to risk this.
And once again, they do go for the slight A main push, but the wall banging does come in from FlipiN, and we've seen Happy be very successful with that in the past. And definitely it is something to be exploited with the way that OverGaming play to try to get that wall bang damage. FlipiN ready to be boosted there. We do have Neo over by the white box. A lot of presence here towards B from Virtus.pro. Bit of a gamble coming in. I'll have to see if it's a gamble that will pay off. One would like to see them try to use this setup, maybe a little bit aggressively, try to gain some info ground, but they are used to slow start from OverGaming, so they don't want to push their luck. They do try to go for the push eventually. There is the Molotov. TaZ feels somewhat committed to try to take this kill. In they come. TaZ not quite safe. He needs a teammate to flash him out of this position. He is going to be between so many players right now. They're going for the B split execute. TaZ stuck in an awkward spot, does take one frag. Looks like Pasha going to be coming in with another one as well. Does get taken out though. Byali coming in from mid. Ooh, just barely able to make it work with the FAMAS, but still, the 2 players left alive. Byali has his work cut out for him.
Only on 15 HP as well. Looks like he just wants to get out of there, save this AK. Just take a look at the scoreboard, see what money Virtus.pro are on. Yeah, they're going to be forced onto an eco this round, so even after winning 2 on the bounce, it, again, not looking pretty. They're going to get 1.4k for this. Pasha, TaZ and Byali going to be on sub 2k overall, which means they won't even be able to buy up to try and support Byali.
Yeah, Muse and Barney doing great work fragging. Kairi not at the top of the scoreboard, something that maybe one would have expected, having just seen him pull up the scoreboard, because we've seen some really clutch plays from him in very crucial moments to make, you know, quite a few frags in succession. Either way, though, it looks like everyone on OverGaming is certainly pulling their weight and doing a good job. And generally, this looks like OverGaming's game. It looks like their pace is really being played right now, and Virtus.pro are struggling to break that or find a good answer to it. And being in the economic turmoil that they've constantly been forced under, there's certainly a lot of pressure to deal with, as they can never really perhaps run the ideal setups with the comfort that they would so desire. So we do see the A main push coming in. Byali, he could be the man for Virtus.pro in this round to make something happen. Let's get the first kill. That's going to be it for him, though.
And now OverGaming going to be pushing towards this site. loWel trying to get the entry frags. That Molotov's going to force the player towards the back right. It was Snax. As now Alex gets one. There's just one left. It is Pasha. loWel will finish him off. Great teamwork there from OverGaming, getting into the site, forcing Virtus.pro out of their positions, and coming in with the round. Now 2 rounds left in this half. We could potentially see a 12-3 if OverGaming continue this trend, but Snax now has the AWP. He's got the spawn for the early mid peak, but early peaks against OverGaming, they won't work. OverGaming won't show you anything.
Certainly not. Snax going to rely on the B angles instead. Something that they've shown repeatedly, that they do put players towards the B storage. They just want to prevent Virtus from pushing them. And if they are to push them, they want to know about it. We do have Pasha very close to mid here, so generally speaking, it's more of the same here. Virtus.pro not going for the A main push, though. We can see that FlipiN in this position, once again, he's the man that does deal with Squeaky and does get the wallbang angles onto A main. We can see the very standard default setup from OverGaming. We've seen this repeatedly, but it is working, so why not continue? And Virtus.pro might just be adapting right now. They've got lots of players in mid. This is kind of the perfect way to break what OverGaming have been doing, as we are going to see the split coming in, and there's the wall of smokes. Now Virtus.pro have to react. We have to see something from them to try to stop this push from coming in, as they've kind of left the side up for grabs. In comes the push. Pasha to die immediately. Good position from Neo. He just can't make the frag happen, though. Snax stuck in an awkward spot with the AWP. What a flick, though, onto Kairi. And things are looking good. We see OverGaming having to adjust towards an A play.
Yep, FlipiN getting ready with the smoke. Neo must have heard them jumping around in A main. He's going to get one there onto Musambani. 3 bullets left. Not able to find a frag. Has to switch to his USP, but does get dropped. Byali supporting him from behind. However, 3 versus 2. Byali gets one more. 1 versus 1. Not able to find that one as loWel gets it, but TaZ will get the 4th round on the board for Virtus.pro. Sorry, and going into the last round of the half. Pasha can only really buy a FAMAS, but he's not even going to go... Oh no, there's an M4 on the ground for one of them, I believe, but either Neo or Pasha is going to have to go without a gun, and it's Neo.
Alright, so Virtus.pro able to string something together here, but honestly, look at this 3 men there. A 3-man stack, something that you never see in this game. Alright, so let's see what they're able to accomplish in this round. Obviously, this is kind of like a weird, really weird scoreline for Virtus.pro. Not only just because their CT is usually good, their CT on cash is usually super solid. Snax, the man of the vents, does go down. And we do see a very positive trade for OverGaming as they gain some ground behind it as well, forcing Virtus.pro also to move around in their setups. Pasha does manage to get a frag back towards OverGaming's side, which is great. Gonna help them. Oh, okay, this is not looking so good now. So OverGaming are absolutely spanking Virtus.pro at the moment. It's TaZ left remaining against Musambani, and it is just 1-for-1-for-1 over at mid, and Musambani and TaZ are going to meet. Oh, and Musambani even gets dinked there, but it's going to be TaZ that falls, and we get ourselves an 11-4 scoreline. That is very painful. How does that happen? How does it happen?
Yeah, and going on this scoreline, you're thinking those bets at the beginning were right. 89% to Virtus.pro is certainly not how this game has played out, as they've only got 4 rounds on the most favoured side, on their best side. As now, OverGaming going to see what they can do on this CT side. This smoke, we've seen it quite a bit, the bounce off the wall. Going to delay the B push, and it looks like Virtus.pro were setting up for that, so good start here from OverGaming. As there's a wall of smokes in mid, the B split coming in. There is a player towards the back of Checkers. Flashbang comes in. Great headshot from Kairi. Alex gets one as well as he comes back. Kairi gets a second but does get taken down. As Alex going to pick the last, second to last as loWel comes in.
Oh my goodness.
Really
Crushed.
Really great hold from OverGaming. The fact that Alex just was able to sit in Checkers unnoticed and come around and pick up 2 frags.
That was a smackdown if I ever saw one. 12-4 now. Virtus.pro on the ropes. OverGaming should, in theory, be taking a couple rounds here because Virtus.pro didn't even get the bomb down. They're actually going full eco right now, so that just suggests that they're going to try to go for the buy next round, even though they didn't get the bomb down, to try to force it up a little bit. That's what I should think from seeing nothing here. And OverGaming, if they also just see Glocks, they should be thinking the same. And we'll see if they can do anything with these Glocks. First of all, it's going to be a couple easy frags, just one after the other. And Virtus.pro are surely going to buy now, despite, again, not getting the bomb down at all. So, I mean, are they just going to... I mean, they could
go
armor now
Galils
as well. That's also doable, but...
They don't want either.
Just a double full eco, that is...
They're thinking about it.
That's... Okay,
there we go.
There's the... Okay, that's the force up that was expecting. And this is really smart, actually, because obviously we don't see any nades, but they are going to have superior picking power. That's kind of the idea behind this. So I like it from Virtus.pro. It's unconventional, but it might just work.
They do have 2 smokes, so they can set themselves up for a strategy here. They've used one of them. I'm not sure where Neo's smoke went. I think it was aimed for out of main. It may have been a little bit short. That's a great incendiary grenade to block off TaZ, I believe that was, in Squeaky. As loWel's going to climb up, spots out TaZ, forces him down to 4 HP and made to fall back. As byali's smoke has been used as well. We see it there to cut off the angle to door, but it's already done its damage, followed by this fire as well. TaZ cannot get onto this site, whether there's smoke there or not.
Snax is trying to boost himself up to the catwalk. Going to get spotted from multiple angles. OverGaming so far looking pretty good on the defense. In comes FlipiN with a double. And we do have TaZ extremely weak and Snax pretty much dead as well. It's 27 points of health on Snax as he just runs away with his AK. So that attack was handily deflected by OverGaming. And obviously without getting the... Okay, he might... If he gets a quick frag... Or actually, no, he looks like he could get the bomb down regardless here, as looks like Alex hasn't really caught on to this just yet. So at the very least, they'll get the bomb down. So that's an extra 800 for all the players. So Snax will have to get some more kills. It doesn't get anything at all. But we'll see the money coming in here as the bomb does get defused. And let's see if we can find who's defusing it. There it is, it's Alex. So there we can see the money. So they can basically do the same play again if they want to. And at this point, they kind of should. And giving another eco doesn't really make any sense, considering what they just tried to do.
They're having another long conversation about it, though. Taking a while to buy up. There we go. We see byali go for one. This is a really mixed buy. Favouring the grenades this time, yeah.
All right, we'll have to see how this works out for them. The 2 players with Galils are going to have to perform. There's no question about it. So we're going to see a bit of a set play perhaps coming in from Virtus.pro. Do have byali over in A main, stopping any CT presence from being there. And this is a very important position for him. And we might just see a counter boost. This is the this is the best timing for a counter boost. I think it was loWel got counter boost. Yeah, he's going to come in from the behind, going to take down one already, and we do also have FlipiN on the site. He's going to get taken out by byali, so we have to see if byali's able to hold on. He does get the smoke drop there. Bomb still to be planted, does go down. So Kairi able to get some shots through the smoke, finds byali's head, makes it roll. It's Pasha and TaZ. Low health in the smoke. Ooh, that was a lot of damage there. 8 health left, and he gets gunned down. Virtus.pro. Virtus.pro, what do you say? What do you say about this? Well, I mean, one thing is that you cannot deny that OverGaming are playing fantastically. They've won some very key rounds. They've had some great clutches, and their strategy is working perfectly. But it's Virtus.pro.
Yeah, and you expect Virtus.pro to do their research, to do their homework on OverGaming, and it doesn't take a lot. OverGaming play very, very slow. Virtus.pro didn't seem to adapt that well to it when they were playing CT side. And now, OverGaming, they're not exactly doing anything special. We've only seen one special play come out of them on that CT side, and that was the counter boost we saw last round, where loWel picked up 1 frag because of it. But apart from that, it's been very, very standard from the Spaniards. And Snax is tagged up straight away. They're going for the mid to A, but maybe get caught off from behind as loWel picks up 1. TaZ forced to go up. Snax gets 1. TaZ gonna make Musambani fall, but Kairi shouldn't be allowed to peek from behind. 3 versus 2 now. byali forced out of main. Gonna get taken down by FlipiN. It's Neo left to try and keep this match alive. He's got players to the left, player to the right, and he'll get taken down by Kairi. So a really, really solid performance from OverGaming.
16-4. OverGaming will defeat Virtus.pro on cash. There's so much wrong with that sentence. I don't know where to begin. But either way, great result for the Spaniards. And they are a great team, a great up-and-coming team that has been in the works for a while. These Spaniards have been mixing and matching with the various lineups. And it's slowly, but surely we saw a lot of potential in the Wizards. But now we're finally seeing in OverGaming something that does look to be a very solid team. They're very stylistic as well. So it does feel like teams can prepare for them, as you said. But at this time, Virtus.pro just weren't ready for it seems.
Well, as Wizards, they were known as the Giant Killers, taking out Fnatic on multiple occasions. And we saw it there, taking out Virtus.pro in very, very good fashion.
All right, well, guys, we have more matches coming up here on FaceIt TV, so stay tuned. We'll be right